Welcome back to Car Craze, where we explore the most exciting cars on the planet, past, present, and future. Today, we're diving into one of the most unexpected and thrilling revivals of the decade, the 2026 Ford Escort Mk1. Yes, you heard that right. The iconic Escort is back, not just as a nostalgic tribute, but as a bold new reimagining of one of Ford's most beloved models. The original Ford Escort Mk1 debuted in 1968 and quickly became a cult classic, especially among motorsport enthusiasts and rally fans. It was lightweight, affordable, and just plain fun to drive. Over the years, it carved out a permanent place in automotive history, thanks in large part to its rally pedigree and unmistakable design. Fast forward to 2026, and Ford has done something very few manufacturers have dared to do properly. They've brought back a classic nameplate and injected it with modern soul, all without losing its retro DNA. The new Escort Mk1 isn't just a marketing gimmick. It's a thoughtfully engineered machine that pays homage to its roots while embracing everything that makes 2026 a cutting-edge moment in car culture. Let's start with the design. The 2026 Ford Escort Mk1 is an absolute showstopper. It's retro, but not stuck in the past. The designers at Ford took inspiration from the boxy lines and compact proportions of the original, then added just the right amount of modern aggression. You'll notice the flared wheel arches, round LED headlights echoing the original halogen units, and that unmistakable grille, reinterpreted with a modern mesh pattern and Ford's new illuminated badge. It rides on a set of 17-inch or optional 18-inch retro-styled alloys that resemble the classic Minilites, and you can spec it in a series of heritage-inspired colors, like Signal Yellow, Olympic Blue, and of course, the iconic Diamond White. Ford even offers a limited edition RS trim with a bold rally-style livery, a direct nod to its rallying glory days. But while the exterior might tug on your nostalgic heartstrings, under the hood things are all about the future. Here's where things get really interesting. The 2026 Escort Mk1 is being offered in two primary configurations, a turbocharged 1.5-liter EcoBoost inline-3 for purists, and, this might surprise you, an all-electric version dubbed the Escort Mk1e. Both models are front-wheel drive, though Ford Performance is rumored to be developing an all-wheel drive hot hatch variant that could wear the RS badge in the near future. The EcoBoost model pushes out 197 horsepower and 215 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 6-speed manual transmission or an optional 8-speed automatic. Weighing in at just under 2,800 pounds, it's incredibly light by today's standards, and that translates into nimble, go-kart-like handling. 0 to 60 comes in just under 6.5 seconds, respectable, but the real thrill comes in the corners, where the Escort dances like a modern-day rally car. Now for the electric version, the Escort Mk1e. This one is a completely different beast. It features a 58 kWh battery and a single front-mounted motor putting out 225 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque. It's faster than the EcoBoost, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.9 seconds, and offers around 240 miles of range on a single charge. What's brilliant here is that Ford didn't go overboard. They kept the power numbers realistic, the weight low, and the price accessible, aiming directly at driving enthusiasts, not just tech fans. The suspension has been fine-tuned with input from Ford Performance engineers, offering an adaptive setup in the electric version and a more traditional sport-tuned setup in the gas model. The result? Both versions are incredibly engaging behind the wheel. Step inside, and it's a masterclass in retro-modern fusion. The dashboard is minimalist, but packed with thoughtful details. You'll find analog-style dials blended with a small customizable digital cluster, a throwback 3-spoke steering wheel, and old-school toggle switches that control modern tech like climate, traction, and drive modes. The infotainment system is a 10-inch floating touchscreen running Ford's latest sync system, complete with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Seats are bolstered for spirited driving but comfortable enough for daily use. You can spec them in cloth, leather, or even Alcantara in the RS trim. Optional extras include a B&O sound system, ambient lighting, and a rally pack that adds performance telemetry and G-force meters to your display. And yes, it has a manual handbrake. Not a button, an actual lever. Drift fans, you're welcome. In terms of practicality, the new Escort Mk1 stays true to its hatchback form. There's decent rear seat space for a car of this size, and about 15 cubic feet of cargo space in the trunk, enough for weekend bags, camera gear, or a set of rally tires if you're feeling brave. Now, let's talk pricing. Ford has been very strategic here. The base EcoBoost model starts around $29,000 USD, which puts it directly in competition with the VW GTI and Hyundai Elantra N. The Escort Mk1E starts at around $35,000, not bad for an EV with solid range and performance credentials. The RS versions, when they arrive, are expected to push the $40,000 mark, but with upgraded suspension, more power, and AWD, they could easily justify the bump. So, who is this car really for? Honestly, it's for people like us. People who love cars not just for what they are, but for what they represent. The Escort Mk1 revival isn't trying to beat Tesla or take on the Mustang. It's trying to remind us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. It's lightweight, it's simple, it's connected, it's emotional. Ford took a risk with this one. Reviving an icon is never easy, and we've seen plenty of companies get it wrong. But this time, they got it very, very right. Whether you choose the punchy little EcoBoost or the smooth, torque-rich electric version, the 2026 Escort Mk1 offers something that's becoming rare in the modern car world: soul. It doesn't scream for attention, it doesn't overload you with unnecessary tech, and it doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It's a car built for the joy of driving, pure and simple. And in a world of crossovers, screens, and self-driving modes, that's worth celebrating. So what do you think? Would you daily the new Escort Mk1? Would you go gas or electric? And is this the kind of revival the car world needs more of? Let us know in the comments. Hit like if you love classic modern mashups, and don't forget to subscribe to Car Craze for more deep dives into the cars that move us. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep the engine running, and the passion alive.